Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps, and I'm joined now with Chris Arreola. Okay, so just to clarify, I just got back from Vegas, so I left a wire that goes from my camera, or from here to the camera, the mic and the camera. So I'm going to be using the audio from here, so when I'm talking to you like this, that's why. Cool. I don't want it to... I've never done it this way before, but first of all, you look in great shape. You look fantastic. How are you?
It's not round, right? That's all that matters. You know what? In all honesty, not that I'm lifting weights, not none of that. I'm just getting in boxing shape. Mm-hmm. That's my main priority, is getting the best shape that I possibly can to give Andy a run for his money and come out with that win on the first.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're both doing a good job, because the last time I saw you, not saying that you're just slim. You're slimmer. He's also looking slimmer. Obviously, you know this is a big fight for you. I've heard you sort of talk about that the pressure is more so on him than you, because of it's sort of like the comeback fight for Andy Ruiz, but it's a comeback fight for you as well. So why is there not as much pressure on you?
You know, comeback fight for me. I've been doing this. I don't stop. You know, this is what I do. I'm a boxer, man. I just recently fought against Kaunaki and set a record in punches. You know, there's no pressure on me. Mm-hmm. I'm the old dude. I'm not supposed to win this fight. I'm not. People are already counting me out. Mm-hmm. But all the pressure's on him, because he's the young buck. He's the one that has something to prove. He's the ex-champion. He's the one that has to make a mark. Me, I just got to come and kick his ass, and by all means necessary. Mm-hmm. You know, and then once I do beat him, I'm going to be like, oh, shit, Chris Arreola. And I'm going to tell him, fuck you. You guys counted me out. You
know what? On the press call, I was like, you know what? Chris is being really nice. You weren't...
At the end of the day, you know, I respect Andy. Yeah, I respect him a lot. You know, there's no need to shit talk him, because why? At the end of the day, we're going to get in the ring. We're going to fight each other, and we're going to see the truth is going to come out that day. You know, man, he is the world champion. He did become something that I didn't. Mm-hmm. He did leave me in the shadow. I'm in his shadows now. You know what I mean? So why fucking talk shit to somebody? Why wake up a monster? Regardless, that monster is coming, and I better be ready for him.
Mm-hmm. The heavyweight scene is relatively a small scene. Everyone sort of sparred each other over the years. Have you and Andy had any sparring sessions in the past?
Yeah, bro. Many years ago. I probably had like 6, 7 professional fights. Mm-hmm. He didn't have no professional fights. He was probably like 17, 18 years old. And I remember seeing him was a fat kid, you know. Mm-hmm. He was a short, chubby, fat kid. And I looked at him and I was like, what the fuck? Am I really going to spar with this kid? And that's when you really have to be like, you know what? Don't judge a book by cover, because that kid at that time came with hand speed, came with fucking heart, came with balls. Mm-hmm. There was a time that we had an exchange and we were going hard. And his dad's like, hey. And Andy like stopped. Like, no, Dad, where we going? We working. And we kept working hard. Mm-hmm. And that's when I knew that he was someone that I was going to have to deal with in the future. Mm-hmm. And, you know, not only do I have to deal with him, but also he became a champion. He became something that I wasn't.
So he's the former world champion. He went on to do what most people didn't think that he was going to do, but he did it. He sort of became like this name overnight, right? Right. Yeah, exactly. So what does this mean for you if you beat him?
You know, it just admits myself for one of the best Mexican boxers out there. Mm-hmm. You know, it just puts my name up there even higher. Mm-hmm. You know, other than that, you know, that's all it does. Mm-hmm. Because it's not a world title. Not like I win a world title. It doesn't leave me as a ex-world champion like he was. Mm-hmm. You know, all it's going to do for him is probably going to... my goal is to turn him into a Buster Douglas. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Buster Douglas at one point was the best man in the world until he wasn't.
So what's the end goal for you then? Like well, right, obviously the winning, but I mean, like in terms of your career, like we've heard you mention Tyson Fury. Obviously you're going to want a world title opportunity. So at what angle sort of do you want to take?
At the end of the day, if I after I win this fight, if they don't consider me one of the best, if they don't consider me as a contender for a world title, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them. Because I'm beating and I'm fighting the best fighters out there. I don't duck nobody. Never have I. I stand when I pee and I work hard and I'm there to win.
I saw that when you did an interview with Fight Hype, you had mentioned like how it would be fun to sort of have you and Tyson Fury in a build-up. This would be just how you guys kind of chat shit back and forth. Is that ultimately like the goal for you?
The goal is to be a world champion.
Okay.
My respect,
any angle.
Any angle. Okay. I'll take fucking Joshua, built like Tarzan, fight like Jane. I'll fight him any day. I'll fight Tyson Fury. I think he's one of the best heavyweights out there right now. I would love another rematch with Wilder. Why not? Why not another rematch with Wilder? When I fought him, I had just broke my ankle. And then Al calls me, hey, you want to fight him? Fuck yeah. 5 weeks later, I'm fighting him. You know what I mean? Not like I was ready. I just came out the couch and I fought him, and I still gave him a battle.
Seeing what happened between him and Tyson, sort of, what did you make of all of that and the comments that he's recently made towards Tyson?
I don't pay attention to all those comments stuff. At the end of the day, they were in the ring, and Tyson Fury was a better fighter. I have no say for somebody that just loses a fight and has 101 excuses. Why have an excuse? Just man up and be like, I'm going to be ready for the next fight. That's how I feel.
So it's been a while since you were last in the ring. I think it was it August of 2019? How active do you want to keep yourself in 2021?
I've always wanted to stay active, but the boxing scene is such a hard sport to stay active, especially if you're an elite fighter, because it's hard to have an elite fighter fight another elite fighter. Some people, promoters and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I love what I do. I'm a blessed man. I'm a fortunate man to be a 6'4", 6'3" Mexican heavyweight. And you know what? I still keep doing it till the wheels fall off.
I was going to say, at what point would you probably say to yourself, like, I got to sort of hang up the gloves?
When I get my ass kicked. At the end of the day, I'm the dude that, I'm a realist. And if I'm in the ring and I can't do shit and I look like crap, I'll gladly bow out. And when it gets too hard to come to the gym, when the sheets get too comfortable and I don't want to get up out of bed, that's when it's time for me to hang them up. But right now, I'm still hungry and I still love what I do.
What keeps you fighting? Like, what is it in particular that keeps you in love with it? Because, it's easy. A lot of people fall out of love with boxing. It's a tough sport. And in the business itself, it's not always,
I'm very hard-headed. I really don't pay attention to what people say.
Yeah.
And I honestly, I have a lot of love for the sport. I'm a fortunate man. I say it again. I say it once and I say it again and I keep saying it. I'm lucky to be big. I'm lucky that my dad gave a fuck about me and that he kept me in the boxing gym. So you know what, dude? I'm going to use it till I can't use it no more. You don't use it, you lose it.
And working with Joe, what's it been like with the chemistry between you two here?
I love Joe, man.
First of all, Joe is really good people.
He's a great person. Yeah, he's like a father figure to me. We joke around a lot in the ring. We have a lot of common banter and stuff like that. But when it's time to work, we work. One thing about Joe, and I say it once and I'll say it again, it's not that he's reinvented the wheel. He's not. The wheel's round. He's just there. He makes sure that the wheel doesn't get lopsided. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
He makes sure that, oh shit, you're dropping your hand, pick it up.
Fine-tuning.
Yes, exactly. And he's constantly there. It's dumb as it sounds. That's probably the most important thing that a trainer could do is just be visually there and be mentally there with the boxer.
I also like that there's a good vibe in here. I mean, I was just sitting and just observing, but ultimately there's a really good vibe. There's a lot of positivity in here.
Yeah, we have like I said, we have a good chemistry. We have good banter. We have good. The day doesn't go by. We're here 3.5 hours, 3 hours a day, and it just breezes by because we're working hard. But at the same time, we're joking around, listening to music, and some of the music that I have, he doesn't understand what the hell is going on, but he still likes it.
What kind of music is it?
Always hip-hop. Hip-hop is the one that, it's like, yeah, yo. He gets down with that. It's fun. But, I always have his kind of music also, put some classic rock in there to make him feel good.
Yeah. I remember when I was training here for a bit, they would always go, no cussing. Is it like that here still?
Well, I curse quite a bit.
Well, with the music, it was no cursing with the music.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. I try to put hip-hop with the least amount of cursing, with the most kind of uplifting. DMX had a lot of stuff, rest in peace, but, it's still work. It's constant work. It's something that makes you want to get your butt up and move and do something.
I'm the same way. When I work out, I have to listen to hip-hop.
Yeah.
If it doesn't make me angry, nothing pushed me. I don't want to hear no love song, no country.
Oh, I'll listen to some love song. Give me some. Hell yeah.
To work out?
Hell yeah. I love it. Give me some Tennessee whiskey. Ooh,
Oh, I was just listening to that on the way here.
It's a great song.
Yeah,
and
okay.
It gives me chills just thinking about it, man. I'm dead serious. I love music. You know, sometimes a good love song is gonna make you want to fight for your significant other. Why not?
Okay. All right. A different side to you right here. He said it makes you want to fight for your significant other. I love that. Yeah.
And I would too.
Aw.
I love fighting.
Yeah.
Makes it better.
May the 1st, just around the corner. Not, what is that? 3 weeks from now?
3 weeks.
May the 1st, live on Fox pay-per-view. What can fans expect?
Excitement. Plain and simple. If you've seen any one of my fights, I come to fight. Shape, out of shape, no matter what. Broken nose, broken hand, broken whatever, I'm fighting. Mm-hmm. I'm fighting no matter what because there's always a chance. Mm-hmm. I'm a heavyweight. There's a puncher's chance. Mm-hmm. And not only, I don't give up because I want to prove not just to myself, but to the fans and to my kids that, you know what? You get hit, you better fucking keep coming because you're going to get hit again. So might as well get some to take some. You can't just fucking be a pussy and just stand there and be like, what do I do now? You got to hit back. You got to fight.
Do your kids box? Would you want them to box?
My son is too handsome to be a boxer, so no, I like him playing baseball. He has a game today. I have to actually get out of here right now and drive all the way to Riverside. But you know what? Main thing is, I always say, is sports. And to parents, just be there. It doesn't matter what the fuck they want to play. They could play baseball, soccer, whatever it is. It gives them structure. It gives them something to look forward to. Discipline, which is very important. So the main thing that I say is parents, just fucking be there. Just take them to the damn park. Let them do something. Because I've seen parents that would rather drink a beer and stay in the fucking house instead of taking their kid to the park or taking to their practice. And that is a damn shame, especially when you see a kid with so much athleticism. It's sad. It's wasted talent.
Look at you. Go ahead now. Hey, you know what? You're from Riverside.
Yes. Well, I'm from East LA, live in Riverside now, yeah.
Well, I was actually born and raised in Riverside. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where in Riverside?
Well, we lived to a certain point in Corona, and then we moved to Hawaii for a few years, and then now my parents live and have lived since then, since I think I was 10 or 11, in Temecula.
Oh, that's a pretty nice city. Yeah. I'll be going to Pachanga all the time.
Yeah, they live right around the corner.
Fuckers take all my money.
I do not gamble. I won't even bother.
I go with the $200, and if I lose the 200, I knew it. If I come back with 200, I won. Like seriously, if you come back with your money, I'm happy as fuck.
Yeah.
Because I was there for 4 or 5 hours and I came back with my money.
When I was 18, 18. I think it was is it Pachanga or Paula? Paula is when you can do when you're 18, isn't it?
Morongo.
Is it Morongo?
Morongo or Paula? Both of them. I don't know if it's both of them, but I know Morongo for sure 18.
Okay, so I remember I went in and I put $20 in. And once I saw that $20 disappeared on me, I literally was like, it was just as bad as lighting it on fire and watching it. So I will never do it again. I've never gambled ever since.
See, that's why they get you sometimes in the first. They put $20, next thing you win $500. Like, what the fuck? You gotta do that again. That's how they get you.
That didn't happen to me, though. Well, look, I don't want to hold you up. I know you got to get going, but thank you so much. I wish you all the best on May the 1st.
Thank
Any
you.
final words?
I'm working hard. That's the main thing. I'm working hard, and I'm coming for this win. I'm coming to prove something to everybody.
All right. Well, we'll see on May the 1st how it all goes down. I wish you nothing but the best. And get out of here. Go see your son. Thank you. Bye, Fight fans. Hey, Fight fans. It's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else